hi there. Just working okay? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so we're going to be talking about, sorry for the slow start there. We're going to be talking about procedures in this video. So Khan introduces it here as sometimes we can do some pretty neat things with programming, complicated math expressions, that sort of thing. And sometimes we want to reuse code multiple times. And so that's what a procedure is. It's basically just a reusable collection of statements. So that means a reusable set of instructions that you give the computer. And on this page, they're called procedures. College Board will call them procedures as part of this class, but often you'll hear them described as functions or methods. Subroutines, maybe, but I don't hear that very often. Usually functions, methods, or procedures. And you've actually been using these already in Python. The print statement is a procedure. And so when you call the print function, it's the computer is doing a set of instructions that ends up putting whatever is here on the screen. Now, the thing is, what this page is about is and what this video is about is defining your own custom procedures, your own collections of code that can run multiple times. So as we move down on the page here, we see that they're going to start talking about JavaScript again. So we're not using JavaScript. I'm going to show you in Python the equivalent here. So let's come back over to this, and we can see that we have, I don't need those anymore, some code here to print out bingo, bingo, bingo. And I don't need to be this big, I suppose, right? How can I? Can't get myself. All right, that's good enough. So here we have bingo. And if I wanted to like reuse this or print bingo a bunch of times, I could go like this and go like this and copy paste, and all's well and good, right? It's going to print out bingo a bunch of times, but what is this? I've spelled bingo wrong. And so what do I need to do to fix this? All right, well, so I got to come back in here and change the N and the G. Good, but that only fixed the first one, so now I got to go back here and fix the N and the G, and so on. This can get a little bit tedious, right? So procedures to the rescue. I'm going to undo all that. Say I could put all of this, I could put these print statements inside my own bingo procedure, like this, def, here's how I do it in Python, bingo, and then indent all of these to show Python that they're part of the procedure here. And then, look at that, REPL it. Okay, and then now when I run it, what? REPL it is misbehaving. Let's clear this out. Move Smith out of the way, run my code, nothing happens, good. Okay, sorry for the mishap there. Okay, so now we have bingo is a function name. I've created my own function called bingo, and I've told the computer whenever I say do bingo, it will do these things. So when I run my code, nothing happens. I guess, well, I never told the computer that I actually wanted it to do these statements. I only defined them. I only told the computers this is what it means. So I can type bingo like that, and now it will run when it will run the defined set of functions like that, just statements. So notice that the function definition here starts with a def, and then the function name, open, close, parentheses, and then a colon. And then because there's a colon in Python, the things after one or more lines after that should be indented to mean these are all part of the thing that I am sort of introducing on this line. So notice line 9 is not indented, so it is not part of the function definition of bingo, but all these other lines are. So bingo is defined here and bingo is called here. That's what it means when we write this. We're calling the function. So now I can type bingo, bingo, bingo. And now I've defined bingo once, but I've called it 3 times. I keep saying that because this is important language to be able to use, to say, to differentiate between the definition of a function and calling the function. Now I run it and it prints bingo 3 times for me, but right, I have this typo. Now, how many places do I have to change it? I only have to change it in 1 place, right? Because it's calling it here multiple times. So this is my reusable set of functions. Now, if I come back to the page here, that's what the rest of that was talking about. And I just want to highlight the pseudocode part of it here. So in AP pseudocode, they're going to use this syntax to mean defining a function or a procedure. So here's bingo, like we just did in Python. This is in pseudocode. Here it is in Python, more or less the same thing in Python. Okay, so that's it for defining a procedure.